Hi, this is Catholic Ben. So 2 days ago, in the morning, after having already had my breakfast about an hour before that, I found myself to be hungry again. And usually, before my Exodus 90 experience, I would have just gone to the fridge, taken something out, and that would be it. I would have just eaten something. But now I thought, why am I hungry? This is not usual. And then I figured that I'm actually hungry for recognition, hungry for love. My wife and I had just had a small quarrel before that, and I felt unloved, I felt unrespected, and I wanted to console myself with some food. Obviously, that's what we usually do. But instead, I decided to go into prayer, and so I took my daily reading of the Gospel of the Bible, and at first I said, let's find something that I can be grateful for. And I thank God for my current weight. It's almost 20 pounds, 9 kilos less than it was before the Exodus experience, which is a major thing for me. This is an area where I had been stuck in completely for years. I couldn't lose any weight at all. And I had to, because I've had a very bad back surgery back in 2011. And, I should really keep my weight down. So I'm not in my promised land yet, but I can see it. I can see the possibility. It will take another 18 pounds, yes, another 8 kilos to get to my ideal body mass index, or what it's called. But, when I went into that scripture passage, and actually, I read it, and then 15 minutes later, it dawned on me. It was amazing. It was John 6:35, and it said, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me shall never be hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty, says Jesus. And it struck me. How many times am I trying to feed my emotional hunger with food? How many times am I trying to, demand of my relatives, of my, parents, of my wife, of my brothers, sisters, of my kids, for them to fill my emotional hunger, of my closest people, I'm trying to get something out of them or out of the food that I cannot get out of that. Those things are just, cheap substitutes for the real thing, for the bread of life that is Jesus. He wants to give himself to us in the sacrament, in the Eucharist. He wants to give himself to us through the Word. His Word is life. His Word is food, is sustenance for us, for our soul. And, this is something that really heals all of our cravings. After having read that, I wasn't hungry. And I've decided that's my program line for my path into freedom, into the promised land in this particular area of my life. I hope it helps you as well. This is Catholic Ben. I'm glad you're following along. Please, send word of this channel to others as well. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, follow me, or whatever. And I want you to be blessed in his love, in his, in him, as I have felt blessed at that time and as I'm being blessed right now. God bless. See you. Ciao, ciao.